That's us begun.
Good
We're
evening,
back in the
guys.
Philippines!
Yeah, but not yet in Palawan.
We're in Manila.
Yes.
We are in Manila. Just gonna check as per usual if it's coming across. The thumbnail is of Taiwan, I think, but I think the title should be different. Let's see. It's good to be back. Yeah, look, we've got a live in Taiwan thing, but I think it is there, like, so that's good. Yeah, that's us. We're coming across nicely, actually. Very good. What's the audio like? Thumbnail is of Taiwan, I think, but good. Get her down, leave this open for you guys. So, we're back in this beautiful apartment in Manila. We're in the Makati area actually today. So, we came here last night and we arrived really late. So actually, we've not been here that long actually. Last night it was maybe around 12 midnight, but we got here maybe
Yeah.
about 11 or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
And yeah, it was a great journey actually on the plane and everything. Everything seemed to go well. The airport in Taiwan is pretty good actually. Like, I mean, it's not that bad for waiting around and things like that. If you're curious about us heading back to the Kubo, we're actually not heading back to the Kubo. I'm only joking. We are, of course we are.
If you're not going back in the Kubo, then where are you going?
No, we are going back to the Kubo. We are going back to the Kubo, and we're going back tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, actually, our flight is, I think it's back with AirAsia this time.
Yeah.
I think, and it was at 1:50 usually, but they messaged me this morning, and they said that it's changed 20 minutes early to 1:30.
It's okay, you know.
So that, yeah, like, it's only 20 minutes, and in fact last time they did that, guys, 20 minutes early, it ended up being 20 minutes late, and it was the same time. So yeah, they said there was a delay in the airport. So fair enough, like, I mean, it's like 20 minutes earlier, isn't it? Like, so that's not that bad. It's not that bad at all, and it means then I think we're gonna leave here at 11:15.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so tomorrow's vlog, I'm gonna be vlogging pretty much starting here and going back to Palawan to Puerto Princesa, and then from Puerto Princesa going back to Aberlan. So it's kind of, you know, that staple that I do whenever I'm in Manila. It's always easier to do it this way actually. It's the same price near enough, I think. Like, I mean, you can book it straight that you get into Manila, and then you maybe have to wait up to 8 hours maybe for the transfer then from Manila to Puerto Princesa. And, you know, for all that time you're going to be in the airport waiting, buying the slightly higher priced airport food, and then just the sheer trapped feeling in an airport where you can't really leave or anything. It's kind of not very good. So for a few nights, actually, well, I'm saying that, but it's a few nights I've stayed here and I've had fun, to be honest. It's been nice. Like, I mean, we expected to actually book to go to Taiwan for quite a lot longer. I thought so to begin with, but then the visa rules are 14 days only for Filipino national citizens in Taiwan, and I'm thankful for that considering the prices of everything there. If you were allowed longer, I would have just booked like 3 weeks.
Like more.
And then I would be sitting here. I would be sitting in Taiwan now in like some dodgy, flippin' smelly hotel, and it wouldn't be great. You know, I'd probably have some like axe murderer next door ready to flippin' come in and bust open the door that's got like a wonky lock that doesn't open very well or close. And yeah, like, basically we'd both probably be dead. Like, I mean, or at least like sleeping on the street begging for food from the Taiwanese people if that had happened.
Goodness.
But thankfully, no, it didn't, because I didn't plan it. I've looked into cheaper countries to go to next, and it's probably between Thailand and Vietnam, maybe something like that. and apparently Vietnam's even better than here. Like
Maybe.
for price for what you get and everything. So actually, guys, I've got a karaoke machine over here too, so I should be able to ramp out a few wee songs. I don't know what the copyright will be like, but I might just stick on a few songs that I've already covered that I know don't have a copyright and just sing along with myself, if that makes any sense, because I just don't want to get a copyright. Um, yeah, well, what do you have to say? Where's your entertaining
Oh,
intuition?
yeah. Like yesterday night we traveled the rural air Philippines, the plane. But I'm thinking like, what? It's like not so much people there, like 100 only, something like that. Because in the front of the plane, like empty all, then the all people behind the plane. Then I'm thinking, maybe it's not like familiar so much the plane we got yesterday.
No, it's not the usual one. We used to get
Yeah,
AirAsia. Yeah.
but all Philippine. I maybe have maybe two. Then you like the foreign. Then all Filipina and Filipino there.
Yeah, I seen a few Taiwanese people too.
Oh yeah, maybe
Maybe
two, maybe
maybe I think four in
or
total. Like
something like that.
maybe more or something like that. Either two or four or more.
Mm.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. So we're mostly Filipinos. There were about 30 people on the plane in total, I would say, something around that. So we were all kind of packed in the middle. There
Yeah.
were actually like two people that were really smelly, like too. So
Oh my goodness.
honestly, like, cause
Yeah, so smelly.
we were in whenever we were in Taiwan, we went to that lunchbox place,
Yeah.
and whenever you're getting your food from like the public area of collecting it yourself, it was a self-service. They had face masks that you could wear so that you wouldn't like sneeze over the food or anything. So it was like mandatory that you wore those. And what happened was I actually wore that face mask on the plane because I was like, how the heck do I stop this?
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
attacking my nose or whatever you would say that. I was going to say a different word there, but I don't want to say that word. But basically attacking my nose and like it's so invasive. You're just like that's I was thinking that's days. That's not 2 days without a shower. That's like those clothes have gotten smelly and then they've been thrown ready to be washed, and then like 2 days later you wear the same clothes or something. I don't know. Like I was thinking maybe is it the clothes or is it the body? Because if it's the body, like that's
Maybe
so
it's the
long.
body, the armpit, maybe something like that. Then we arrive in airport. Then we going out to exit. Then you still smell it. Said, oh my god, you still hear the smell?
That's what I was saying. It
Crazy.
was more than one person because I
Maybe.
figured out I knew who it was for one of the people, and then the next one I was like, what? Another person. So yeah, I thought that was really annoying. Like, but that was the worst part of the journey.
Yeah.
Really, just like the smells. Like that was it. But the actual everything else, like the flight was on time. We boarded on time. And we took a long time to check in actually.
Yeah.
Like I mean the gate it was AirAsia on the check-in, so yeah, it just took forever to do that part. So we were waiting in one part of the airport for a little long, but other than that, I think it was pretty straightforward, pretty easy, if I can go as far to say that. Um, like even like if any of you guys are from the Philippines or somewhere close, or you're even from anywhere really, but and you're thinking of going to somewhere in Asia, like I mean, if you do want to go somewhere where it's going to be easy to travel around and it's kind of there's more rules that are followed and it's just easier if it's your first time, then go to Taiwan. Like I mean, I don't know about all the areas in mainland China. I don't know about that. I've got a friend, Mark, who lives there, who's teaching in China actually right now, and he says that it's quite easy as well. He lives in Shenzhen, which is a place in China,
Mm-hmm.
and it's near just beside Hong Kong. But the thing is, you need a visa to go there, so that is just something that is annoying. I mean, because it's £170 sterling if you wanted to get a visa. But why I'm saying that is because it'll pretty much, I would maybe say it'll be similar to Taiwan, and possibly if you're in a major city or at least one of the bigger cities, even in China, you're probably going to get a lot more for your money in China too. In Taiwan, it's like Hong Kong. It's more expensive than China because Taiwan and Hong Kong have kind of broke away from China. So it's essentially Chinese people that are in these countries, but they've broken away from the mainland. So it's more expensive because they're being supported by the likes of, the United States and other countries. And they have different currencies, of course, too. So that's why things can be a little bit higher because they're essentially per person, like richer countries, if that makes sense, for each individual person. Like the price of food in Taiwan is double here.
Yeah.
So, like it's double, I would say.
But sometimes here in Philippines, you get your food like 70 pesos, something like that. You have a rice, then one something chicken or whatever. But in Taiwan, like you get like 200 pesos maybe
What for
food.
food? Like,
Yeah.
well, the bento boxes, yeah, we got one yesterday for 115.
Yeah,
Which is
but it's good.
230. So 230 for that is to be fair, like maybe it's just whenever you put it to a Carinderia style thing, like we could go and get free things in a Carinderia
Mm-hmm.
with rice. So if you get free meats and a rice, you could get free meats. So it's like say on average 50 each. Like sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's 50 for like the meat thing, whether it's
Yeah.
chicken or pork, adobo or something like that. It's like 50 or 60 usually. So you'd get that, and for two people, like each portion, fair enough, of the meat is kind of small. I think of the meat that you would get in a Carinderia. Sometimes, unless you get lucky and you know a really good one, or you're like friends with them and they always give you a little bit more, something like that. But if you're just like traveling through different places in the Philippines, I'd say for us two, we would order three main meats and then one of the vegetables, maybe two at 20 each. So if we're eating out, it's going to cost 150 for the meats. Then if we get two vegetables at 40, that brings us up to 190. And then if you add 10 each for rice, there's 210. So that's maybe what that would cost us. But in the Taiwan, for one meal then, where you're getting quite a lot actually,
Yeah.
you might get a wee bit more. It's going to be 115 Taiwanese dollars, which is 230.
Yeah.
So, and that's the cheapest you can get there. That's like the lowest prices that you can get in Taiwan. So if you're going to be getting two of those boxes at 230 each, there's 460, right? Where you can get it for 200 and whatever I said earlier on, 220
30.
or 230. And so you can order an extra meat in the Philippines and then maybe even get a bottle of Coke at 25 or 30 each too, and you're still not going to be spending as much. Now whether the food out of the Carinderia at those lower prices is going to be as tasty as the stuff in Taiwan, I don't know, because it is really, really tasty. The way the ingredients that they use is very nice. It's got sesame seeds in it, which I don't see enough of here in the Philippines, and it's got more sweet, more chili, but not so much chili. It's like, a nice sort of sweetness with the chili, like you know what I mean. And then hoisin sauce is like another thing that I'm getting. Like a lot of the marinated meats are in that before, and they do use soy sauce as well. I think there's less vinegar used, because if I was to describe Filipino food,
Mm-hmm.
it's like vinegar and
Yeah.
soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yeah.
So it's those two things. It's like a real like shock citrus, vinegar, soy sauce. It's basically the main sauce that you have with fish, isn't it? So soy sauce, citrus with your calamansi,
Yeah.
and then your vinegar. And like I mean that's lovely with fried fish and it's nice in adobo, but everything is very similar that way, I find. And it can get a bit just the same all the time or something, if that makes sense. So if I was living in Taiwan and then came to the Philippines, it would probably be like, whoa, why don't they have not like as much of this in Taiwan? Like, where's the vinegar in Taiwan? Why don't they use that? But if I was to really say, I think I do prefer sweet and chili stuff with soy sauce, with salt, sweet chili, with the hoisin style stuff. I like that.
You don't like vinegar?
I do like vinegar, but I don't like it as much as Filipinos like it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not one of
Because
them foreigners who's like going, ooh, I just don't like vinegar, and you know, I hate the food here, and oh, it's so much better in my own country. You know, it's like, well, and then I see these people, the Filipinos, saying like, well, why do you live here then? What, you know, what's the point if you don't like it that much? Stop complaining. So I'm also thinking about that in the back of my mind, you know, whenever I'm trying to be honest with everyone too. I do like the Filipino food, but I don't like it all the time. In fact, even while we were there in Taiwan, we didn't have rice as much,
yeah,
I don't think.
I think it's more bread, but the bread there is good too in Taiwan.
The bread is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the food, I think Taiwan to the Philippines, like it's more different, like vegetable, but not different how to cook the food there. Because I seen a lot there like leaves, like kangkong, then sweet potato leaves, something like that. Then fish, not so much there in Taiwan, but I seen the river so much fish there.
There were a lot of fish
Yeah.
in the river. There actually
Crazy.
a heck of a lot. Actually, what was it? Tilapia? Did you say?
Yeah, tilapia. It's so much fish that you send like going up one to fighting maybe food, something like that. Like you send like 200 fish. Then I'm thinking, what? Why so many fish here? But in the Philippines, so hard to catch in the river. But there maybe if you want to catch the fish, just going hold your hand
You could
and you
like
catch.
maybe.
Yeah.
If you just had bread or something in your hand, or in a net, you
Crazy.
could throw the bread in and just go with your net, and
Yeah,
it would
something
be
like
it would
that.
be easy. Like, basically we were near. It was kind of smelly at the river, but
Yeah.
this particular part of Taiwan, it was Taoyuan, and near the airport.
Yeah.
So,
Dirty water.
like there was dirty water, and it was everything was not as clean as the main part of the city. So we were thinking, is it because is it because the people don't want to eat it because it's swimming in dirty water? And then I was curious and asking your opinion on that, going like, well, like I mean, is it going to be bacteria in the fish? Like, is it actually going to be bad for you if you eat it? Like, surely a fish is, once you wash it and stuff after it's been killed, like its own internal organs are gonna,
Yeah.
you know, like clean itself. Like its liver, for example, gets rid of any chemicals like our livers do.
But the other people, you know, the like tilapia fish, like going put in the fish pond, like something dirty too. But there, it's like so different water, like black water. But in the fish pond, because it's like a soil, it's like brown color like that. But I don't know how different taste from fish pond and the dirty water from the river.
It maybe does, and then I did say to that, I said to you, well, maybe if it lives in like, you know, water which has got some crap and, you know, bad stuff in it, really, like just not good stuff, maybe like if its whole life is living like that, like its skin might absorb it and it might taste a wee bit or smell a wee bit weird. Talking about things that smell weird, what did you think about the stinky tofu?
Oh, I don't like the stinky tofu
So what do you
because
guys
I
like?
smell like so far. They're like, I don't want that. Like I feel weird. I feel sick maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it smelled bad. Like it does. Like it's like mold, something like that. But I mean, you have to really like look for the badness in it whenever you're chewing it. I think the sauce it was in sort of disguises it a little
Mhm.
bit. But no, it is smelly even when you're eating it. It is a wee bit strange. Like I mean, I prefer regular tofu, but I would still try it again. I would. I mean, the what did we get for 40 in the like near the Hoxie market? Was
It's a tsupo.
Yeah, but was it 40 there?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
40.
it was. So 40 there, and then I seen it in the Zemending Japanese market, and that was 80 there. Yeah, like
That's
so.
the only one so much?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
can't remember what it was like in Jothan Street, but we smelled it there. Like I mean, you smell it anywhere you go. Whatever way the wind's, you, whatever way the direction of the wind is blowing, you'll just have to look up the direction, and you'll see if you smell it and stuff like that. Ben Shepherd, nice to see you, man. We're in Manila in the Philippines, so we're in Makati, just on the outskirts, I think, of Makati. So we're not like right in the center of it or anything. We're kind of near Green Hills. We're kind of near the Jazz Mall. Maybe about 20 minutes, so that would make it maybe 25-minute walk. I mean, from the power plant mall in Makati. And we've also got Christopher Berg. Thanks so much, Christopher. I love that you have commented, and he says that he loves to watch our vlogs. Yeah,
Thank you
man.
so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. It's been a good sort of transition though, getting back here. I think we were out earlier. We were out getting eggs. We were out looking at all the jeepneys.
Yeah.
So I'm not officially a Filipino, and I'm not, it's not my actual birth home or anything, but it felt like a bit more of like a home to me in Asia, I suppose, whenever I saw the jeepneys earlier on today. Along with that, we've already seen some of the street food. We've actually already bought half a kilo of rice. If you're
Yeah.
interested in the price of rice in Makati, Manila right now, it was for Hasman, sweet Hasman, and then a different one.
Yeah.
So two different types of Hasman, and both were 45 a kilo,
Yes.
which is good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Because we get in Palawan, Hasmin, 50, but I don't know for now if we're going back there, if going lower price.
Could be like, but yeah, that's so surprising.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even the eggs, they're small eggs, like, but they were 8. So that's normal.
But in supermarket, I seen the rice there, 1 kilo like 79.
Yeah, but I always hear about the complaints about like, oh my goodness, everything's so much cheaper in the province, and you're so, living healthily there and everything. Over here in Manila, the prices are so much, but for rice and eggs, no. Maybe they just stay the same all the time. It's maybe because people have, well, there's no rice farm here, like. I can see if people are keeping
Maybe there are
chickens.
different place here.
I don't
Something
know.
like that.
Yeah, but you can't grow rice here, like. But rice is a good price here. I know that the president has recently like caused some conflict really with rice farmers, but it's like good for the people because he's set the price of rice to be lower in some places.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's happening. But this is good quality Hasman. It's not like standard rice. It's actually good. I tried it earlier and I was like, that's good rice. That's nice.
I think same we got in Palawan.
It is the same,
Yeah.
like it is, but what I'm saying is it's like 10 pesos cheaper because it can be 55 a kilo actually in Upperland.
Yeah, 55 then going down 50.
Okay, so it's 45 here. Well, we'll have to keep on top of that and see if it's actually a good price once we get back. So, yeah, no, rice is pretty good that way. As much as you can discuss rice in one sitting. But no, rice is interesting, I think. It's not interesting, but it's good following the prices. But it's like it's like a currency, isn't it?
Yeah.
The price of rice is like basically the most important thing, as well as the price of water in an Asian country. Like it's it means everyone can eat for less, I think. So, Harry Malone's Saudi Arabia? No way, we've got someone from Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
watching. What about you, Harry? I hope that you're keeping well too. On top of that, then, we are going to give a shout out to Boris Teup, and he is from France, so, that's brilliant. Are all of you guys Filipinos, or are you from your own, like, nationally born in your own countries? I'm just interested in Asian content. Let me know. We also have Wandering Soul, and that is a female, so hi, lovely couple.
Hello.
We're actually going to be cooking some food soon as well, so I haven't titled it that way, but we are going to cook some of the eggs and cook some of the rice, or warm it up at least, and see what sort of Filipino makeshift dinner that we can make. But we've only went out and got a few ingredients. We're leaving tomorrow, as I said at the beginning here, and yeah, so we'll be doing that soon. I can guess where you're from, Ludwig Willemse. I'm gonna guess it's either Denmark, Germany, or Switzerland, maybe. But my top one would be in that order. No, Germany, Denmark, and then Switzerland, maybe. I think I would guess. Just from that name, Ludwig, because Beethoven, the composer, is from Germany. I'm pretty sure, like. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he is, and he's called Ludwig. So there you go, that's that. 60s, 70s. Where do we plan to go next? So like immediately next, it's gonna be Palawan,
Yeah.
and after that, I don't know. I don't really know where the actual plan is to go next, but I do actually plan to stay in the Philippines for not a really long time, but like longer than last time. Sure, last time I got back from Malaysia, we were there for like 3 weeks, I think, in total, and I only got back for like 28 days, I think it was. So yeah, I got back for 28 days and then I left just so that I didn't renew the visa thing again. But this time I'm definitely planning to extend the visa at least once anyway, like, so yeah, I'll be staying here for a while. So basically from 2 videos from now I've got 3 that I think I need to upload. Not gonna be one of those like vloggers where it's like, oh yeah, no, just gonna like, got such a backlog and I've got to do this and I've got to get it all, like, it's a mystery, where am I going to be next? Like, so I don't want to be like that. So I'll tell you, I've got 3 videos that I've got to do that are still in Taiwan, and I'm actually really looking forward to showing you guys that, because
Yeah.
there's a theme park that we went to that's apparently the Disneyland of Taiwan, and
Yeah.
it really is a good theme park. It really is.
Yeah.
Like, it was scary enough that Anne didn't even want to go on some of the rides.
Yeah, I don't want so much the other ride. Like 3 rides you go, but I can't. Because I said no, it's so scary so much, because the other one we go.
They
like,
were good.
Oh my goodness, like I'm going shouting so much because I'm so scary. Because in the Philippines I try like a Ferris wheel, something like that, not so much scary, something like we do. Because the other one we doing like, oh my goodness, I want to go down, because like 10 times to doing like that.
I had to convince you. I did,
Yeah.
like, to go on one of them. I was like, come
Oh my
on.
goodness.
Like, we were standing there and I was like, stop it, Anne. Just go. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You're not going to die. Nothing bad's going to happen. And,
Oh my goodness.
well, you did end up doing it like you did. So I've got that one. Actually, I haven't even watched any of that back yet. So that's going to be a fun one whenever I get back and get editing that. So that's what we're planning on doing next. Going back to Palawan, going back to the Kubo, and for at least 2 months, it's gonna be all Kubo videos, which I know a lot of you, that's the bread and butter of this channel, and that you like seeing the Kubo stuff, and I understand why. It's quiet at night there most of the time, and I mean, as long as it's not too warm during the day, it's really peaceful and relaxing. But I must say, on the flip side of it, it's been lovely having the you know, you go out and you're in the sun, and then you come back and you're able to kind of flick on the aircon and, you know, wear a t-shirt inside. Like for me, I mean, especially with this belly coming along, I need to get more of that belly away. But you know, I feel a bit bad looking at myself whenever I'm having to be like that all the time. So it's good having aircon, and good for the mental health too to have aircon. Or I could just go out and, you know, exercise and try to eat more healthy and less maybe, and then I could also get that result. But it has been nice having a break, like from the heat, to be honest. Although we looked at it the other day, and it's actually like 6 degrees lower temperature in Aberland than it was in Taiwan.
Yeah.
It was like 33, I believe, during the day in Taiwan, but it felt like 39, and it was 28 in Aberland, but it felt like 33.
Yeah.
So 6 degrees in the real feel temperature thing. So there you go. Like, we've also got Boris oh no, that's the same Boris Tayup, sorry. So we're finding out, right, so you are French 37, and you're coming to the Philippines for expatriation in November. So what does that mean, Boris? Does that mean you're actually coming to live in the Philippines for the foreseeable future, for the next 6 months? Or is it, I'm working out what the expatriation means, because expat, yeah, you're coming to live. I think he's coming to live in the Philippines. That's the expat word. And Ludwig, I put my apology onto the table. Okay, from South Africa, way off. Flip me. I really didn't get that right. Like, flip me. Okay, we've got someone who's just joined called Mateo Chad. Okay, nice to see you here. And oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mateo. That's lovely. And yes, for live in Samar. So Samar then. Okay, right. Let me see that one again. Boris, where are you? That's a place in France. Okay. Lovely. Well, it's nice to have a great, I don't know, plethora of people from different areas of the world for the live stream. 100%. Like, I think, what do you think? Should we try and cook something?
Yeah, are you hungry?
I'm a little hungry. Like, it'll take maybe 20 minutes to cook it. I'll show you guys around this apartment maybe, just for now then, and then if you can get the cooking stuff prepared. We'll have a wee look. I'll basically show you everything here, guys. So obviously you've seen this area right here. That's maybe a bit higher, you can see now too, but it's really well decorated. I'm really pleased with how this apartment is. Let your dreams blossom, I like that. Wee pictures of the bikes. There's Anne over there. Oh, and for our French viewers, we have a picture of the Eiffel Tower, which if you're from France, I'm probably sure you're sick of seeing the Eiffel Tower everywhere on pictures. But maybe you're not, I don't know. We've got all of this sort of lovely decoration here. I do like that. And then we've actually got this wee karaoke machine, which is really funny. In fact, where do you see what I can do with it whenever I... Oh, here we go.
Bluetooth mode.
Right, so if I get this one on, right? Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. So it works, right? Where do you see this? If I press this one. So this tone button here, right? Oh. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, it sounds like if you were watching earlier that thing I said about Taiwan, and if I'd went for 3 weeks, then you might have seen this sort of message. Hello, we have Dylan. We need you to pay the ransom. So it might have been something like that. But then I can also sound like Anne too. I think I need two tones, so hello. What do you think about that?
It's not good.
So that's brilliant. Like, I'm gonna get that away. I actually sound like Paddy Rath. Like, here, what are you doing? Our Dylan's around there. Like, anyway, right. Swiftly getting that one off to save myself any more embarrassment. You can actually see then over here we have this table, but I pulled it out so that you guys were like able to kind of sit nicely on top of it there earlier. But I love all the wee fixtures and the lights that it has. It's really good. The price I'll disclose that soon enough actually once I've shown everything. But we have our Filipino M&Ms, and we also have little, I don't know what that is, like a gold tree or something, and then like a gold horse. So there you go. Excuse all the mess and everything. We have basically washed all our clothes because this place has a washing machine, so that's why everything that can be used to put clothes on is being used for that exact reason. Our bed is really comfy, really comfortable actually. And then even outside here is beautiful. What do you see? So it's a lovely wee area of Manila, like it's just on the outskirts of Makati, and like, yeah, it's really close to, well, it's like best of both worlds, if that makes sense guys, because it's close to, as I said, the Jazz Mall and the Power Plant Mall, sort of close anyway, but there's also like that wee street down there. What do you see? That one. Like that's where you can get all the eggs and stuff. So you just go out left, it's like a 5-minute walk, and then there's, you know, a Carinderias and stuff there too, so you get that side of the Philippines there also, which is really handy. We have this breakfast table too, so that's been kind of nice. And the aircon is obviously there, but it isn't too loud or anything, so that's quite good too. Everything is this one brand as well, called Fabriano. Do any of you guys know what that is? I've been interested about that, because I don't know if it's a Filipino brand or if it's like, well, an Italian brand or something. It sounds Italian to me. Okay, we've made it to the cooking stations. This is the eggs that were 8 pesos, so I'd say that's about normal. Like, I mean, they are very small eggs. I mean, I think the best price I've gotten for an egg this size is possibly 5 pesos for like my first week in Iloilo whenever I was there. But the longer I spent in Iloilo, the more that these ended up becoming the 8 pesos eggs. So I think that's kind of normal actually, you know. In fact, this one's kind of, well, it's bigger than the other small one I think, so we're okay. The amenities, it comes with like, you know, this thing. Again, this brand keeps on popping up. We've got 2 little tiny longanises there, but that's okay. And then the extractor. And we've got our eggs, more Fabriano stuff. In here, we are saving the rest for our breakfast tomorrow.
You want tomato?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, look, because we're literally leaving tomorrow, so we just got that, like one longanisa thing. Wow, it's hard to open. I haven't got one salted egg, actually. Which is a big egg. I'd say this is a 12 pesos or 10 pesos egg. It looks like a 10 pesos egg, the size of it. Like, what's that like compared to the 8 pesos egg? Yeah. But they probably charge this a little bit more. This is what, 15?
Because 58, I think.
58? Yeah. So 8 times 3 is 24. Really? Wait. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. So 5 times 8 is 40. So this was 12. Did you say 52?
58, I think.
18?
Yeah.
Whoa. So they're always more anyway, I know that. I might have some Coke actually. 18 for a salted egg, guys. What is Anne doing to me? Where's the cups?
I washed before. Okay.
Gotta pour the cold. You gotta pour it all. Woo! Oh guys, seeing another topic, like, just on a completely random topic. We've been watching The Orange is the New Black recently, it's so good. We were watching it, I was watching Prison Break recently, I think like 2 months ago. And it's all about prison and them breaking out of it. Let's look at this. Is there no light in here?
Nothing.
No? Ah, you see. See, you need me for your camera knowledge on. Need to look for lights. So you can't really get more Filipino than that, can you? A longanisa. Here, speaking of prices, those guys, they had those wee small longanisas, right? Which are like, actually maybe it's like that. But they were charging, right? You're not gonna believe this. 35 pesos for one. I asked the woman at the car and dairy and was like, "Oh, how much that?" Thinking like, "Oh goodness, it's gonna be like 20 or something." And she said 35, and I was like, "Well, okay, I'll not be having your longanisa then." And we went and bought some. So it was 95 for a packet of 6 or something of those. So yeah, 35's crazy though. That's so high. It's far too high for a longanisa, I think. I think 20's already high. It should be like, I don't know, 15 maybe? But no, not always. Tom, nice to see you. Ah, right, he's asking about John Mark here, let's see. Do we have... Sorry for the unflattering angles, guys, but just for the sake of speaking to Tom right now. John Mark, are you watching? Let me read it first in case this is rude or something. Okay, yeah. Tom, you've seen the video before I left then. Here, look what Tom's saying. John Mark, are you watching? They're coming home soon. You need to send all the girls home now. No more parties in Bakubo. Just joking. Oh, that is funny, Tom. I like you, Tom. You think alike. That is brilliant. Let's go check on the food. Yes, John Mark, send all those girls home now, like, and clean the sheets, for goodness sake. Clean the sheets. Right. Are we nearly done? Ta-da! And for tonight's feast we have... What the heck is that?
It's a skin.
Oh.
Then I go and put out.
Oh, I can show you the bathroom, can't I, guys? Bear with the noise though in this bathroom, it's pretty flippin' extractor-ish. Yeah, so the star of the show really is this machine. So this is really, really cool actually. Like, again, it's that brand, Fabriano. So this is made out of proper glass, which I thought was really cool. And then this big flippin' spinner. Like, I don't know, it's just really good quality, I think. And it has cleaned the clothes quite well, although I think I could have used more soap. But yeah, really, really good. And then the shower is also quite good. This one doesn't work. Like, it does turn on, but it's not connected to this white box here, because it just goes up to this little one. But it is pretty good, like the pressure is quite good. There's the top one, which doesn't work, but it does go on. And then that's the little one there, so yeah, it's okay, like, it's not bad. I enjoy my showering experience, which is the main thing, like, so that's cool. And this thing, I don't know what that is actually. Here, Anne, did you see this?
Yeah, the face.
That's cool.
The trash.
I've only seen that now. I've only paid attention enough to look at it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, here's your Coke.
Yeah. Here's the can first.
You want it back?
Yeah.
Sige. One of my main gripes, though, about like not being somewhere for long in the Philippines is the price of water. Like, it's so soul destroying whenever you're paying. Like, you know, you can get 20 liters or whatever about it. It is 20 liters for 25 pesos. We pay 30 pesos actually to get ours delivered, but like even then, 30 pesos for 20 liters, and then it's like 80 pesos for how many liters is this even? 6.6 liters, like so bad. I mean, this is a good price because it's the SM bonus one too. A good price. I mean, it was better than the other ones like Nature Spring and stuff like that. But that's one thing that really annoys me whenever I'm here traveling around anywhere, is paying so much more for water than I should. So annoying, like. Can't believe it. John Mark, right. So if you want to find John Mark's channel, you're gonna have to type in @JohnMark. Like literally where you search a YouTube video, do the @ symbol. @JohnMark Chavez 2006. So @JohnMarkChavez 2006. And then that will give you straight to his channel, because believe it or not, there's actually so many John Mark Chavez's on YouTube that if you type in John Mark Chavez, you're not going to find his channel straight away. So do the thing and the 2006 at the very end and you will get it. So that's all good that way. If you're just joining, guys, we're here in this Filipino apartment, which I will hands down say it is the best one I've ever stayed in. I was meant to disclose the price earlier, actually, so I think I will look at that now. So let me get my Booking.com app open on my phone here, without showing anything too personal, because I don't want to get the video taken down for that. I think this is okay, actually. So this one, so 2 nights, and I would definitely recommend it, guys. Is, where did I say that? 38? Yeah, so there it is. There it is there. So 296352 for 2 nights. So divide that by 2, so like whatever that is, and then in sterling 38, so 18, no, 19 a night. Is that right? Yeah, that seems really good. Wait, what? This is 19? Yo, this is seriously good. This is very good for that price. That's amazing, actually. I thought it was like 28 earlier whenever I looked at it. Why am I thinking that? I thought it was 56. That is so weird. 19? 19 pounds, guys, for 1 night for like all this good quality stuff, like. That's awesome. And the bed's really comfy, what do you see? So you get like 5 pillows, which are all nice. Like, I need to get pillows like that. I think I've only got 2 like that, and then the other ones I have back at Bakubo are like a wee bit worn out now. But like, look at that. That's flipping lovely thickness of a mattress. Like, it's a proper mattress. And it's like just good. It's just comfy. Like, I slept so well, to be honest. And then even with this, these wee like oil things, it makes it smell really nice whenever you're here too. So you can like put it on your clothes if you've ran out of perfume. Right, how are we doing? Oh yeah. Excellent. Ooh. Oh goodness. Get away from John Mark's camera. So I do like coming back to Manila, definitely, because it's always a little bit of a treat. Because I worked it out. I worked it out wrongly actually earlier, but I'll work it out again. Like, if you paid for this, like the way it is, I think it would be about £600 a month, 600 and something. Something like that, but I worked at it earlier and it was £850 a month if it was 28. I don't know why I thought this was 28, but there you go. Did you see where I set my phone?
There. What? I don't know.
I was literally holding it a minute ago and now I don't know. Is it underneath the bed? It is. It is. Yeah, so I worked this one out, guys. Let's see. Get yous there. So if it's 19 a night, so 19 times the days of the year, 365. So that's £6,935, and then you divide that by 12. So 577 a month, that would be. So if I get the conversion here, so 577 into pesos.
Sure.
Oh, lovely. Oh, this looks good. Right, PHP to pound to GBP. Right, so 577. Jeez Louise, like, so 44,364.96 pesos. If you were to book it like this, so if you can get that for that, I'm sure you could get it on a monthly basis for a lot less. I think maybe a third less than that. So that's a lot still, to be honest. Like, my apartment in the UK was £550 a month, so it was like, it was less than that. So yeah, and that was 2 years ago coming up to. So it just shows you, like, but this is far better than my apartment in the UK. So there you go. I think that's why a lot of people come here, isn't it? But who live in the countries like that because they want to get something more for their money, which you can definitely do here. It's so good that way in the Philippines. Turn that extractor fan off.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You not coming over, do you?
Wait. I'm not yet done now. Because I cut this one.
You're cutting it? Why?
Because I hit this one.
Is it already cooked? Let me see. Is that already cooked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because half I have. It's like that.
Yeah, they actually get an injection, I think.
I don't know.
Or I think they soak it in salt water. I think so, guys. Is it that? Is it they soak it in salt water because the water can go through the shell? I think it's that. I think it's that.
You want to try this one?
No, it smells like a fart or something.
Oh, yeah.
It smells like someone who's eaten so much salty, oily food has just did a fart. Like someone who's had like the big bucket meal out of Jollibee all to themselves, and then the day after they start farting, it smells like the salted egg. Sorry to be so vivid with that, but
Okay.
that's what eggs do, isn't it? Right. Time to eat. And hurry up, love. What are you doing? Trying to keep this continuous for our viewers. You need to learn the skill of how to be less boring.
What if you helping me?
I'm helping keeping the vlog going as a champion for these lovely viewers here.
Don't do weird. Let's sit, guys.
Okay, but you have to say more than that. You can't just say let's eat and then not say anything else.
I have a fried egg and salted egg with tomato.
A mushroom would be nice with this, I think, too. It looks
Really?
really good. Oh, I'll get you close for the egg squish. Okay. So this is like a smiley face, actually. Look at that. There's the two eyes, and there's like a wee mouth there. Yep, and then there's a wee tomatoes for the side. For wee rosy cheeks. Like, hello! And then a nose, maybe. Oh, his nose looks a wee bit weird now.
Show mine.
There. And then he's got wee rosy cheeks and a wee mouth. Hello!
Big eyes.
And then if you do that, yeah,
It's a mouth.
like it's more like lips now, maybe. Don't play with your food. Yeah, it looks more like a mouth now. Hello! Hello, how are you? Are you okay? What about yours? You wanted me to show yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Egg, then you want to try this one. I give you.
Your salted egg?
Yeah.
Don't know, Maybe. Driving up to meet old friends. Jenny's got a new last name. Ethan's with a girl that I met at 15. I'm living off minimum wage. Really ain't not too bad. Oh, the egg! I flipping forgot I was showing you the face so much. Okay, let's go. There's one, and we have that sunny side up egg, and we want to get that over the rice. Yum yum yum. This squish, guys. Yeah, I like to mix my food a lot. I like to basically treat it like it's a halo sometimes. Because then it's like less work later. I can just eat it. I like my food to cool down first, and then it to be quite mixed. I can leave my meat though, because that might be a little harder to add each time. Okay. It's like a fried rice now, egg fried rice style thing. And you're just doing yours bit by bit.
Yeah.
Alright, I need both hands. We're going back up.
You know, we have a teaspoon again.
What do you mean?
Because in Taiwan, using chopstick. And
That's
here
right,
it's
actually.
spoon.
Yeah. We're using a lot of chopsticks all the time. I think I've actually improved in my chopstick skills.
Me too.
Mhm.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
What? Did you?
Halo rice.
Yeah. So much
Our
fun can they
food-
say?
Mm-hmm. Our food is like a breakfast food.
I'm giving you more time to speak now because every time I've tried speaking there, I'm just so worried. Oh no, you're not gonna say anything.
Don't cry.
Mm. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Have you enjoyed watching Orange is the New Black recently? I was
Yeah.
talking about that with these guys earlier.
Yeah, then maybe later we watch again.
Mm-hmm. Who's your favourite character in it? And why would you recommend it? In fact, no, we'll not talk about that.
No, I don't like to talk about that. It's like a lesbian thing.
Well, no, there's lots of lesbian stuff that goes on in the show. It's like, yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Because there's
Yeah.
lesbian people that are like basically trying to protect other girls that are new and everything.
Yeah, something like that.
And yeah, But it's not all about that. Like, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's making light of the stuff from the prison, so it's quite fun to watch too, actually. What did you miss about the Philippines while you were away?
Maybe the province, like.
That's so general though. That's like, I missed the weather. It's like, okay.
Yeah, because in the province, like, you don't need to buy sometimes the vegetable. If you have planted the vegetable there, just only get it, then cook.
Okay.
But if you go the other country, if you want to eat the vegetable, you still need to buy.
So is it money related, what you're saying then?
Yeah.
Because you can save money basically growing stuff. Right, okay.
True.
You could argue though that you could do that in Taiwan. I mean, to a lesser extent, but if you've got land, like, I'm sure people grow stuff in Taiwan too,
Yeah.
but as a tourist, do you mean? So that's sort of saying, like, I miss... I do get what you're saying, no, because that's your life, you live in the Philippines, but say if we lived here in Manila.
In Manila?
I know what question I need to
know.
ask. Wait.
I don't want to hear so much, maybe.
What after being back in the Philippines the last under 24 hours, I suppose, but what since getting back to the Philippines have you realized that you have missed? Just like since being here, and we're not back at the farm yet, so like being right here, right now, the past 15 or 20 hours or whatever it is, because we got here at midnight and now it's 7, so like say it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so yeah, 19 to 20 hours.
Where I miss in Taiwan or something?
No, like, well, okay, but after, I want you to say this one, like, after being in the Philippines for the last 19 to 20 hours, have you, if anything, if you haven't then you can say no, but have you realised that you've missed anything from this side of the Philippines where it isn't the province life, if that makes sense? Like,
yeah, because here, like, if you're going out, it's more store. If you want to buy something, it's easy, but in the province, you need to walk so far or you need to ride.
Wait.
What?
No, from Taiwan.
Oh, from Taiwan?
Yes.
I think from here to going to province.
Like,
I miss there maybe the scary one we go to Lefu village.
Listen, you're not getting my question.
What do you mean?
So,
okay.
after being in Taiwan for 2 weeks, now that we've got back to the Philippines,
yeah,
only here, this part of the Philippines, have you realised that you've missed anything that you've already been able to experience since getting back here?
not
Has
really.
there been anything that, because I said maybe the jeepneys earlier.
I don't know,
miss
maybe,
jeepneys.
maybe tricycle.
You miss a tricycle?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Because I never seen here in Manila. Because everywhere in the...
But there aren't any tricycles here. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, something that is here. Something that is here.
Yeah, but maybe in the Manila have a tricycle, but I never seen. But you miss jeepney?
I seen a jeepney today.
I don't know, nothing I seen today.
Yeah,
Something.
I was right on. So since you've got back here, is there
Coffee!
anything?
Coffee!
Coffee?
Coffee!
There you go. We did get coffee. Oh.
Yeah, I miss coffee.
Okay.
Because I remember I'm going videoing outside. Then I saying there, oh, I'm going back in the Philippines now. Then I miss a coffee. Then now I'm drinking coffee Co Blanca.
You can't get the coffee that you get here in Taiwan. It's all separate. And
Yeah, it's so bigger.
Yeah, you can't buy the little packets actually, and so that is something if you are traveling to Taiwan, you can't get small packets of things like toothpaste, laundry powder, and coffee. So those are definitely those three things, but I would try to make sure that I have enough of. We have to buy. See this thing. Right, so that is alcohol, right? But inside here is toothpaste because I had to buy a big toothpaste while we were in Taiwan because we ran out. And yeah, they don't do any small ones, or at least I could not find any of the small ones because there's been a law or a guideline recently in Taiwan that, excuse me, sorry, hold on. There's been a guideline that they basically say you can't, as a hotel, give away disposable items. So like you can't give away toothbrushes, you can't give away small bottles of shampoo, toothpaste, all of those sort of things that are disposable things because they're trying to save on waste.
Yeah, but
Which even the shops then, they're not
Yeah.
doing that either because it's like a law or, you know, like a legislation that you're meant to follow, like a guideline, something like that. So the hotels obviously don't mind that because they're like, well, great, there's an excuse not to have to give extra stuff to the people. So that's not good, which means that you can't get coffee.
yeah, no coffee there. Just only tea. But if you want to request the hotel, but you need to pay like 50 Taiwanese dollar if you need a Colgate toothbrush or something else.
So true. I'm gonna get you guys on charge in case this wee thing runs out. Is it gonna charge? Fine there, it doesn't charge on the live stream, I don't think, guys. Maybe not. Well, for me, I'm just gonna let this run out. It's not charging, so screw it, screw it. If it doesn't want to charge, I can't force it. For me, if I've got back to the Philippines and from just the things, I'm gonna try and not keep it money related. What could I say? What could I say has been a thing? What did we have earlier? We had a Tehran earlier. That was good. And honestly, like, I mean, if I try to figure out something that is good about it, like, it does boil down to the money side of it for me, but, like, we have to get a bus, for example, in Taiwan, everywhere. But here, we can actually get a Grab if we like. We choose to do other things, but we don't do everything the easy route, because I suppose we could have chose to get a Grab food delivery and things like that, but we decided to go out and find somewhere today to get Gcash to withdraw in cash, which actually in the current area we found that, which was really good. And yeah, you can't always get that like as easily, I thought, in the area like where we are. So it's really good that way.
But expensive charge here.
It's 20,
Yeah.
20 per 1,000 actually. So it is a little expensive here. You can get it for 10.
Yeah.
Your cousin though in Aberlin tried to charge me quite a lot, but like
Maybe
30 or something. I think really, I was like, what? Really?
In 2000?
2,035
Like a 15.
or something, or 30, something like that. But yeah, it was like that made me feel a wee bit bad, to be honest. But I'll not talk about that too much. That was whenever I was carrying Lucy as well, trying to get her to the thing, and I was like, what? I missed Lucy, but I'm not back there yet. I haven't seen her. But Lucy's my cat, our cat, and I've got here and I actually watched the video where I took her to the spa place, and I was looking at it going, oh, Lucy, we miss you. So that will be good. I missed that part of it. But as far as anything that in this part, in like Manila, I don't really know. Like, because it's hard to walk around. I thought earlier, I was like, this is hard, because the system of the traffic isn't as good.
Then I'm thanking you before we walking, then you're going the other side. Then I said, what? Where are you going?
Yeah, because I'm like, well, I'm in the Philippines. If there's no one paying attention to the rules, then whatever. But to be fair, I didn't see the guy. There was a guy, fair enough, Philippines. There was a guy that was directing all the, the traffic, like go, and then the pedestrians, it's your turn to go. I didn't see him, but So I went across, and then there was like an angry, guys in the Philippines, the guys that drive the big trucks, like, it's like they think they own the place. So he saw me, like, and he just kept on going a little bit to try and make me rush. And I was like, what the hell, man? Why are you doing that? Sort of thing. I didn't say that. I just kind of like looked at him and then just kept on going, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know.
But in Taiwan, if you going walk, then the stoplight like going the motor or something bus, something like that. But the people there like waiting you to going the other side. But here, nothing care. Oh, oh my goodness, not waiting you. Because I seen before, you walk the other side, then I stop, then I'm taking you stop. Then I said, what? Then the motor, it's going go, go, go.
Taiwan's in between the UK and here, I would say. If we do the UK, everyone follows exactly the rules because there's cameras and you'll get in trouble with the police if you don't, if you're caught. In Taiwan, there's cameras more in the there's more cameras, there's more surveillance than in the UK, I would say. But it's more accepted. So if it's a green man on the road and there's no person on the road at that point, say there's only people crossing from one end and a car has time, the cars and the bikes will still go during a green man, but they will not go on a green man in the UK. In the Philippines, it's like 20% will follow the rules of if it's a green man or not. But even if it, the cars will just start going, and if there's one car stopping the people going on a green man, then all the cars will just keep on going. In Taiwan, they will only go if there's no one there, and once they see you start to get close, they stop. There's more respect for pedestrians, as were the drivers in the Philippines. They have the right of way, I suppose. Like it's their. Everyone agrees that if you're driving, it's more important than the pedestrians. But in Taiwan, the pedestrians are more important. So it doesn't really matter, like, in that way, like, because you can be both a pedestrian sometimes or you can be a driver too. So it's not like anyone's being unfair to anyone, because at one point you are going to be the pedestrian and at another point you will be the driver. But it's more safe, especially if there's kids or elderly people that need to get across a road. They know that they can trust the green man system, but here they can't. Not as much, but I would say that the Philippines is recognizing that, possibly, and that possibly Taiwan is maybe an example of what the Philippines might become in maybe 15 to 20 years. Possibly whenever, there's more funding put towards things. I know that all the roads that are being built, it's being said to everyone that this is where your taxes go and things like that. But, there can always be a bit more done too, especially if everyone who's working in the Philippines is paying their full health. Sure, you might not pay tax, but to pay 500 pesos a month and then what do you call the other one?
Pag-ibig is S.
Yeah, what is it?
SSS.
Yeah, that one. So there's like two things that you have to pay. So say for Anne's example, in Iloilo, you were getting 11,500 you were able to keep.
Yeah.
I think something like
because
that.
I paid like Pag-ibig, SS, PhilHealth.
So it was like 1,100 or 1,200 out of your 12,500 that you would have to pay back, which is like quite a lot, really, considering. So for all of that to be happening too, plus whenever you go to a 7-Eleven, whenever you go to any shop that is owned in the Philippines by a business, like a big corporation or a small corporation, just as long as it's not a sari-sari store. I'll come back to that, but because you are still paying taxes, even if you are in a sari-sari store, you're buying from a supplier, you're buying goods and you're paying tax on those goods. Then you're selling it, and if you're a corporation, you're then a business paying more tax back. So really, it's unlimited, isn't it? Like, everything's being taxed over and over and over and over and over and over, and money's being magicked. So the people and the government do have the money in every country to do it. It's whether or not they're deciding to keep more of it for themselves. And I think the more TikTok videos and everything that are around these days, and YouTube Shorts, all these sort of people saying like how the system in every country is working that way, and that the money is being basically made. It's being made out of nothing, over taxes, being over and over taxed. Then not everyone's going to put up with it for the whole time. Not everyone's in a position to do anything about it, but what I mean is that the governments of every country are going to improve. Like, why wouldn't you want the country that you are in control of and that you were born in and that you're proud of to actually succeed more, and for the people to become happier and happier? Like, free healthcare in the Philippines, free healthcare in the world, free water. In my country, there's free water, but so I really have good high hopes for the Philippines. I really, really do. It's such a brilliant country, and it just needs without upsetting anyone, but the government to do a little bit more for the people, I think.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I think so. I think the government is going to improve more and more. There's more being called out. There's loads of things being done. Not loads, but people are talking about it. Like, that guy in Ford, you called him, in the shop that we got our building supplies from. He was interested in that stuff too. So he was telling me about what he thought about it and how it could be better. And of course, things could always be better. In the UK, everyone just complains all the time, saying that it's not good enough. And even if it is good enough, still complain that it isn't. And then the government will keep on trying to do better. That's it. But the media need to do that. The TV needs to do that. The local Filipino TV shows need to have the courage to sort of make that a wee joke that we're always trying to make the officials do a little bit better. And then the public can kind of follow that, and then before you know it is happening, because there are genuine leaders in the making that are maybe 2 years old right now, that in 20 years, whenever they're older, they're going to be following all this media. They're going to be able to have that script to be able to do that for the people of their next generations, But that's what I mean. It's going to take 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, Anyway, that's an interesting one. I don't know where all that came from. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh no. The battery at 10%, I think so.
We have 10% battery. Politics in the Philippines with Dylan McLaren Dam. Sorry guys, it's coming to an end here.
Yeah, I seen in the news before, the guy going do a fake news, then he want only to help the barangay to improve the road because so dirt if raining. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's all I have to say anyway, so yeah. And
we need charge.
We need the charge. It's going down to 10% here and counting, so before it ends on its own, we're just going to end it now then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next few videos. As I said, it'll be 4 videos away, I believe, until we're actually back in the Philippines and possibly in the province soon. So we'll catch you then.